Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to construct an automatic door as a part of Qurio Spark constructions. Let's go to step 1. In step 1, we are going to use two square plates and we are going to connect them together using three flat connectors. Now observe here, this flat connector here is actually connecting these two square plates. So it is placed horizontally. And on top of that, we have put two more flat connectors. They will be used as the stoppers for the doors. And these three flat connectors are connected using two nut bolts. You need to ensure that you connect them quite tightly. Then we will create a hole here for one door. So the hinge of the door is going to go through this hole here, and that is created using a flat rotator and 0.5 inch bolt and nut. Similarly on this side, for the second door, we create a hole using a flat rotator and 0.5 inch bolt and nut. We also connect one more flat rotator here and create one more hole. This hole will be used for the small gear. Now we will connect DC motor with motor shaft. And on top of that, we'll first put a shaft lock which is below the small gear, and above that we will put a small gear and then lock it with a shaft lock. Similarly, through the hole which we had created, we will put one small axle. Then on top of this square plate, we will put one shaft lock which is below this gear, then this small gear, and again we will lock it with a shaft lock at the top here, and similarly shaft lock below the square plate so that this gear stays in its place. This entire we'll call assembly A. Now we will use one rectangular plate and we will connect one L connector and a flat rotator. So the L connector is connected to this rectangular plate and the flat rotator is connected to the L connector using two 0.5 inch bolts and nuts. Similarly, down here also one L connector and one flat rotator connected with this rectangular plate. Now through the square hole of the flat rotators, both the top as well as the bottom square holes of the flat rotators, we connect one axle big and we secure it with the shaft locks, one at the top, one at the bottom here. We'll connect the same configuration on this rectangular plate as well. Only thing they are mirror images. And we'll call these two as assembly B. Now we will use two rectangular plates and connect one plate on this rectangular plate using one nut bolt here, one nut bolt here. But please observe that there is a spacer which is sandwiched between this rectangular plate and the back of the L plate. So there are spacers here and behind here. So do not forget to add that spacer. Similarly, on this side as well, we will have this connected using a spacer and nut bolt. But at the top here, we also add one L connector. So here we have a L connector, a spacer, and it is connected to the rectangular plate and the L plate using this one bolt and nut. This we'll call assembly C. In step 5, we will take assembly C and we'll connect these two rectangular plates using flat connectors here and here, two places, using two nut bolts each. And then we are going to take assembly A and going to attach that assembly A to assembly C using one nut bolt here and one nut bolt here. Now here we are going to attach two C plates using two nut bolts here and two nut bolts here so that this is stable. We'll call this as assembly D. Here we have attached the assembly B to assembly D. So B is these doors are going to be connected to assembly D. How? These axles have been passed through the hole here in assembly B which we had created, and we have used a shaft lock at top and shaft lock below to lock it at the place. Similarly, this side also we have attached the assembly B, the door assembly, through the hole created, and we have locked it using a shaft lock on top and shaft lock below here. And now on those two axles we are mounting a big gear and securing it with a shaft lock. Similarly, this side also one big gear securing it with the shaft lock. This completes the assembly of automatic door. There might be a small issue of non-meshing of these two gears. So in such case, if you find that there is the issue of non-meshing of these two gears, what you can do is you can put a rubber band around this motor shaft and this axle. Just put a rubber band, not very tight, and then you'll see your automatic door opening and closing when you operate the remote. I hope you enjoyed. Do write your experiences in the comment section below.